In this video, we're going to look at how to install the GCC compiler on Linux. And GCC is one of the main compilers used in Linux, and we will see how to set it up on our Ubuntu 20.04 machine. If you are on a different distribution, you will adapt the things we see here for your own distribution. So let's head over to our terminal, and let's make sure that you see that I am on an Ubuntu machine. You can see that right here. And one usual way to install build tools for Linux is to install Build Essential. So let's do that. We're going to do sudo apt get install Build Essential. I think this is the command here. I am going to put in my password, and this is already installed. That's what it is going to say. Okay, this is already the newest version for my Ubuntu machine, and this is going to give us the GCC compiler that we can use to build C and C++ code. And to prove that this should give us a G++ compiler, we can say G++ and do -- version. If we do that, you're going to see that it is going to spit out that we have the GCC version of 940. This is going to work well in most cases if you are not targeting C++20, but we want C++20 in this course, and this is a problem. So what we can do to try and find a newer compiler for GCC is to search into the apt packages. And you do that by running a special command. We're going to run it here, sudo apt cache, and we are going to say search. And after this, we will specify what we are looking for, or a keyword for what we are looking for. We are looking for GCC packages, so I am going to say GCC here. And because this may spit out a lot of text that might be inconvenient to scroll through, I am going to pipe this through the less command. Let's do that, and we are going to see what we get. And we can scroll through here to see what we can find. You see, we have GCC 10 base. This is not what we want. We have GCC 10 cross base. This is not what we want. We have GCC 9. If we keep scrolling, I am using my downward button here. I am going to keep scrolling and see if I can find a better GCC version. I think I can find GCC 10. And we have CPP 10 here. This is the preprocessor. If you don't know what a preprocessor is, don't worry, you will learn about that as we progress in the course here. I am going to keep scrolling down, and I am sure I am going to find GCC 10 if I keep going down. And we have it right here, GCC 10 GNU C compiler. So we can install this by saying sudo apt get install GCC-10 like we do here. I am going to hit Q and come back to my terminal. And you might be asking, why on earth am I showing you this apt cache command? Because it is going to allow you to search for new compilers, and if later GCC 11 is available in the apt packages, you should install that and really use it to build your C++20 applications. So this is really important to know. We are going to install GCC 11. GCC 10, I should say, that's what we just found in the apt packages. Let's do that. So do apt get install GCC-10. Okay, this is what we just found, but this is going to install a C compiler. We are interested in C++, so we should also add G++. Let's say ++-10. This is also going to give us a C++ compiler, and this is how you do it. I am going to hit enter, and this is going to say that I already have these things installed, and this is a good thing. Now we have a C and C++ compiler. The version is going to be 10.3.0. You can see that right here. And another tool we will need later on is a debugger. And the one that is popularly used in Linux is GDB. We can install it by saying sudo apt get install GDB. And if you do that, it is going to install. I already have it installed. And now I have the compilers that I can use to build C and C++ applications. I should say I have the GCC compiler. Now, how do you test that you have the GCC 10 version? We kind of implied that in our command by saying GCC-10. But if you want to see where your compilers are installed, at least on my Ubuntu machine here, you can cd into user bin, I think. If you list all the packages in here, it's going to show you whatever is available here. And if we go into GCC, if we go up, I think we are going to find GCC 10. We have it here. We also have GCC 9, which was installed by default. But if we keep going, I think we will even find G++ 10. Let's go up and make sure you see that, because it is available and we can use it here. Where is G++ 10? I can't find it here. Okay, we can find it on top here, and we can use it to build C++ applications. So now that we have this, we can cd back into our home directory and test to see the version we have. We can do G++ -10 and dash version. Okay, this is going to spit out the GCC version. It is 10.3.0, and we can ask the GCC version we have. We can say GCC-10 version. This is the C compiler. This is really cool. We can even ask the GDB version we have. We can say GDB version, and it is going to spit out the GDB version. We have 9, and this is fine. And if you can see output like this, you already have the G++ compiler version 10, which is going to work mostly with C++20. And this is really all I had to share with you in this lecture. Now that we have the GCC compiler installed, we are going to stop here in this video and head over in the next one, where we are going to connect it to Visual Studio Code to be able to build C++20 application right from our Visual Studio Code editor. Go ahead and finish up here and meet me there.